to maybe at least have an advantage coming into it. But let's see how it goes now. Kenny S actually flashed and backed off into the corner. It looked like they thought they cleared it. So Otto popped out, ends up going down to Kenny, but they will be able to continue with that aggression. The kills initially going in favor of Contact until Hunter steps up and finds himself a double. Now it's Letney and Emmy to have to try and save this one. No Kevlar, so the aim punch could be an issue. CSGO trying to find the bomb, eventually does tap it. Getting dinked down now, but Jax is going to find Letney and even goes ahead and closes it out. Emmy falls. They do have that kit, of course, so there is enough time for the defuse.
Amanek on the way, might catch one or two off though.
Good position from Jax, and they're actually a little separated on the push, so the actual trade, rather, it is delayed. See, Kenny has been able to find one from the spawn as well, leaving Otto now as the last man standing. Has the bomb. Getting it planted, though, is not going to be easy, but Kenny pushing forward into this smoke. He doesn't want to give him any chance at all. Ready as soon as that bomb would be tapped to pop out. This one, then they don't give Contact any openings early into being able to actually build up T rounds. So, yeah, swapped it up, got aggressive towards middle, found the advantage, and fell back off into a very strong setup once again around this A-bomb site. Three players prepared. They've already spotted one in towards Palace. With that player as well showing himself towards Sandwich, a lot of the focus was around that area. No one was expecting the player up close in the jungle, so Hunter just has an easy time getting free already. And there's the fourth, as Otto just isn't able to hit the up shot. There already was the one in there waiting to boost him up, so it was just really strange. A good return from Contact, and a second frag now being found as Letney's able to open up towards A with Jax going down. But that connector player still has two that he's going to have to worry about as he... Never mind, he now has one to worry about as he pushes forward. That certainly makes things a lot easier. Can peek in alongside the player who's up on Tetris. Not even needed in the end, and this round is pretty much over. Amanek gets one, but there's 3 to go. So unless we see some big mistakes being made by Contact, then I don't think there's going to be a lot that he'll be allowed to get done.
He's got the AWP, inching forward, but shot from underpass. Or, not underpass, underwood. There we go, but he dodged it. He was ready. Otto still wins the duel. And that short opened up. 2 players in connector look to return it, but Otto, he doesn't want to continue to aggress. He falls back to flashes. They didn't check close left! And Hunter actually got wallbanged through Nexa and a smoke. That was a completely unintentional kill.
I'm pretty sure they were a little bit blinded there when they came out. I think that's what gave Esperanto the chance. Now they're feeling so much pressure that Jax has to try and make a massive play and can't actually get in towards ramp before they come out. That is a very difficult position to hold from. Able to find one, a small bit of damage onto Emmy, but nothing substantial leaving.
It's much more valuable for them to take this weapon out of their hands, especially once they have a little think about it and realize what G2 have to work with in the bank accounts. Emmy on the back of Ships' flash takes the frag, and 6-2 we go.
Oh, there's a flash, I believe, there for Jax. He was getting ready to throw that out. He just peeks dry instead. Catching one off guard.
How many times is he going to be allowed to get away with that play without being checked?
Oh, Amanek might have an AK as well. There we go. It was a silent Nova for me. I must have had some loss.
Yeah, same here. He's got a silencer on. Nice. That's the Hero Nova, the first time we've seen that work out or be bought at all. G2, they're just being crazy this series, and Contact going to be understandably frustrated with it. They haven't seen...
Timing.
Man, that hurts. Oh my god, Esperanto shutting down both AKs as well in the end. And indeed, no kit. They've got to make a move soon if they want to still contend for this.
Yeah, they're trying to go forward immediately. Esperanto just ready up close, lines up 2 players, actually runs out of ammo in the fight against Nexa, so Nexa will at least pull that one back, but he doesn't live much longer. It's only Hunter now without a kit. Obviously, they can no longer move for it, and even there, moving in so late was a weird play because they had so many players to take down that it was near impossible for them to get all those kills to get on the bomb. So unless their plan was one of the better opportunities they've had in quite a while. It seems like Contact is going to bring it straight towards A. It's actually Jax who's gone around on the flank behind them. That's kind of a given with a flank.
Well, Amanek taking a while to connect some op shots here, but time is running down. That's all they need to do is cost them as much of that clock. Oh, I didn't think they were going to peek him there. He didn't have time to plant the bomb anymore, and they could have rushed in after time, and they hear him move back, actually. So then they go forward. Perfect timing, and Kenny S making the mistake of scoping as he walked away. Just giving it all the info over to the T side. Big plays need to be made by the CTs, and it just can't be done. Hunter spotted, but they didn't see him. They didn't communicate it in time, and Ships...
Yeah, but his op is called Online ND, and this is definitely online right... No. He just gets headshotted. I was trying to build up some hype. But that flash was actually perfect to blind up Hunter. That could have allowed the other player to move out, but he had to be cautious. The connector gets himself that kill, and now Hunter is in a lot of trouble. He needs to come up massive. Gets one alongside quite a lot of damage. And Kenny, I believe, able to leg down Otto.
With 25 seconds left, the second they make noise, once this utility comes out, that molly should go down. Not even. They're going to just look for the duels. And CSGO was undetected, able to take a double to close out the half and put G2 Esports.
Since that initial kind of duel around mid, and here we go finally. This crossfire that was really strong between the two USBs, but they need to combine. And unfortunately, it's only Emmy to get one. Hunter and Jax are going to come back with frags, and the B bomb site has fallen. As of the chances here of Contact of picking up this pistol round, it's one that they really do need.
Oh, this is going to be a difficult retake for Contact, and Hunter, having picked up the USP, goes wild, rocking in for a 4K. Going to allow G2 to walk into their crosshairs with this double op setup, having a man advantage early on and not giving up too much. I mean, mid control does go to G2, but that's a price worth paying. You end up in a spot where those ops should be able to pull an extra duel their way, but it's Esperanto, in fact, to walk through with it. Taking down the player in Palace and making this a very two-dimensional push from G2 Esports.
He's gone ahead and got one kill, but the bomb is being left over on the stairs, which the op could still watch. Okay, the flash is going to take him off the angle, but Ships on short. It looked like he nearly lined them up there, but not hitting either. It doesn't seem like it'll matter too much in the long run. It is now only Jax left standing. Ships being taken low, just backs away, and we'll let the rest of his teammates deal with it. They do end up losing one more player as Letney goes down, but they keep the double up setup. That's the
spacing isn't bad as they move through. Nade, though, takes perfect advantage of that.
Yeah, and I believe a flash as well. CSGO was blinded as he landed, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Emmy actually mows down 3 overall. Kenny has an op now in his hands. The nades doing what they can to neutralize the threat, but he's still alive for now. But it doesn't last too much longer. What we've seen in that previous round, where G2, as they begin to go forward, time's already running low. Any sort of resistance is just going to make this so difficult for them. And as you said, with the 3-man stack in place, there certainly is resistance from Contact, and it is near flawless. As he will, of course, look to save it with only 3 seconds remaining. But the question is, do Contact want to hunt? I don't think so. They'll be doing so just a little bit more blind. Esperanto currently waiting up close on connector with the AK in hand. I mean, it could be difficult with both of these players ready to peek around, but he finds Nexa. Jax is going to be able to eventually get that return, but there's 18 seconds left. Okay, Jax, Kenny going to find the short rotation in as well, so now it's only Otto who can actually deny that bomb plant, which he will be successful on. Follows up with a second kill as well. I think the bomb will still be planted, although CSGO expecting one of the spawn. Fakes the bomb plant, spots the second player as well there, but won't be able to find the deagle spam.
The B site could be under heavy pressure, and Ships with an AWP. How much can he get done? One kill, fades back, looks out for a wider peek, but traded immediately. And as Otto's on the rotate, he's only found one as of yet. And then the smoke comes in to block him off, but out goes Esperanto. What was that James Bond play?
Does know both of them are here. He's waiting for the timing to try and pounce and catch one off guard, and he may just have it here. The time's already getting low. Finds Otto, and now it's all on Letney. He has the kiss, sure, but he taps the bomb for now, trying to bait the peek in. He will find the kill, but there's nowhere near enough time. It's already over. G2 have done it.
Letney's got an MP9, actually. They 4-spot up. They've got pistols. What is this? Contact. If they lose it, it's over. G2 will take it 16-11 because it will essentially be an eco. Hunter going straight through. He spotted the op. Now they know where it is. It's definitely going to be an A hit.
And I mean, but with the smoke down for the moment, if they go too quickly, they could still be in trouble moving through them with the deagle up close there of Esperanto, but he's the one instead who decides to aggress. Letney is going to be taken down there as CSGO peeks in from Palace, and yeah, now it's a 4-on-2. Ships has gotten himself into position, as you said, but they did realize that they were able to put down the smoke. They know Otto is...
I think the decision making there from G2, the timeout was actually really well played. With Chips having the AWP.
Although, as I say that, you do notice that most of the G2 players are grouped up outside of A, and there is that ramp aggression, of course, from the CTs, which could be dangerous. A little bit of damage being connected there by the deagle of Esperanto, and there we go, indeed, contact towards the ramp. There's the MP9 ready to try and follow up. It is expected, though, by Nexa as he deals with the trap, but the op is still in play. Low health for Ships. It's definitely a difficult spot, as he's lost another teammate over towards connector as well. He needs this rotation to come in as quick as possible. It's surprising, actually, that they've taken so long to move forward. Yeah, that's let the CTs set themselves up. Ships finds 2, and G2 now are feeling a little bit...
The FAMAS going to be the player that's taken down. He doesn't wait, but he can't really afford to. Can't let the player slip through his grasp. Ships on 6 health, the next victim. And the op shot rings out. There's the steps. He knows. Probably short in apartments. That's communicated. Coming through kitchen. Nexa spotted one in apps. Ready for ships. Oh, swings, and it's only ships. 6 HP. One hell of a clutch needed. Running forward with the AWP. Scopes in, and Nexa to close it out. Well, G2 have taken Mirage. Not completely unexpected. But now, Dean, we move on to the...
With the amount of damage with the man advantage right now, they are just going to slow things down and wait and see what other opportunities are going to arise. And they may find more soon. Emmy peeks in, he gets the info, but he doesn't have Kevlar, so he needs to be careful. Already dropped to 56.
Hello, Jax just jumps on top. A couple of teammates looking at heaven, so he wasn't worried about a peek from there, but Letney comes in onto Nexa to pull it back into a doable position. Unfortunately, as Esperanto falls.
Obviously, going into that actual gun round, you're going to be lacking on nades. You are very unlikely to have an oppo. He should be able to find at least one from this. He spots the first on short, I believe. Amanek pushed up close to the spawn, has made a nice drop at that smoke, so they know he's there, and yeah, Esperanto just going to go ahead and get himself one eventually. Now they have a bit of room to move forward.
They do. The bomb planted wide. Kenny's going to be tucking in the corner. Not spotted just yet as Nexa looks to cause a bit of a distraction. Crossing over, grabs one. Good damage done. Nexa should easily clean these guys up. 24 health left on Letney. He taps the bomb. Nexa's got to be worried. As he swings out, though, it's perfectly timed with Letney's head showing. G2, look at this play. Straight in through Monster. Not going to be expected at all. Contact, not caught off guard as much this time as they managed to find themselves a double opening, but traded back by a Hunter on the Mac 10 of all weapons. NES not having success with the E key, eventually getting that AK up, and they're going to look for the plant, but Esperanto's close and they haven't spotted him yet. He could cause some damage from the side. Picks one. The spray down not good for a second, and the trade neither.
Looking so good in the beginning. Oh, he peeks back in. Didn't even have the Kevlar. I was going to say that's really dangerous with the health that was available.
They've just mollied ships down to 44 HP early on. That's not what you want to see, especially not against these weaker weapons. Otto getting dinked, missed the shot. The gun kick. That's got to hurt a lot. They've lost 2 players, ships on 44, and the A bomb site about to be threatened heavily. Emmy's tucked in the corner and hasn't been spotted, but ships can't help anymore. He's so damn low. Emmy gets one, but they're just going to focus him up, jumping around the corner on SMGs, and as ships goes forward, he just needs to be tickled in the side to take him down. Very surprised at the lack of a rotation. I'm sure G2 will be too, as they're all spotted and taken down from the side by ships.
The massive kills, it gets them so much info. Kenny in the meantime had creeped forward on towards A, and despite knowing that ships had been in that position, they presume he would have rotated back in towards the bomb site, and okay, it doesn't matter. For the moment, the bomb site is clear. I believe the only player having now rotated around towards Bank, and that Molotov stops him from seeing anything. Has he made his way out?
Yeah, look at that.
Behind the truck already.
He is. Esperanto's in position to grab himself one, but can't get anything else done. We saw that on the spec camera flying over. He was just tucked up close, and now the bomb plant going to come through. It will be found in time. Are we going to plant today? Yes. And Nexus swings through to take down Letney, who almost had an angle due to the slight delay in press and left click and standing on the site.
If it was a map that Contact were good on, then yeah, maybe we could be like, okay, yeah, this is actually a pretty decent map for G2. It's not like...
For us versus a team where there's not much risk, because they should beat them on map 3 at least. Barreling out on the... Look at that! Letney couldn't even react in time. They're out Monster. They're where? They're what? Ooh. But a good return back by Otto with another double kill.
Once it fades away, might try and bring it into the spawn. Indeed, he will take that in hand, but it's going to be difficult to deal with Emmy. Even if he had the op out at that point, it's not going to be easy. But they're playing on Contact right now, hoping to try and catch some of these players off guard. As the flash goes over, Ships is able to get one. Letney was initially blinded off the angle, but he will be able to pop back out for a frag also. And as we said, the op still in heaven here to try and support. As the rotations begin to come in, for now the bomb is yet to be retrieved. It was actually being watched by Esperanto. Emphasis on watched, because he ends up losing his head to an AK bullet coming from the gun of Nexa.
NES so low, but the fight onto Nexa might not be so easy. Oh, Emmy gets it done in style as well. 2 quick headshots.
They were pushed up a little bit more just a couple of seconds back, but they had retreated back into a more passive position. Apart from now Emmy, who's still up in the bathrooms and is being closed in on by Amanek on that Mac 10. Kenny S follows up on Otto. The bomb site's gone. They're trying to do what they can, but it's nothing.
Oh man.
G2 just won't stop.
Amanek's running around, having a great time with that Mac 10. Tech9 out to finish off Letney, but he can't get it done. Amanek got the opening, moves to the smoke, executes Esperanto as he moved on through it.
But it may not help them enough. Otto's already gone down. Emmy has been tagged up heavily as he's completely blind on the bomb site, but Esperanto shows up just as he's needed. Gets one, gets the follow-up headshot as well. And Kenny's been slowed down waiting for Amanek to come in to help him out. Oh my god, what was that second shot? The Tech9, he's closing in the distance. He doesn't know the final player's close. But that second shot was ridiculous. Way too close for contact. They do just about salvage the 4th round towards that bomb site with very little resistance. Jax doesn't even fire off any shots. There is some flashes now though going over. Yeah, just hold W, rush in before they can set themselves up. The bomb barely gets planted before Nexa has already gone ahead and claimed themselves a couple of kills. Kenny as well going to be able to find one. There is a bit being pulled back, and with the reload coming in, that gives Esperanto the opportunity. He bounces for 2, but Jax pulls it off. We aren't even quick enough to swap between players to catch the kills.
But Hunter's got an answer for him. Chips hears them falling back, but no idea about Kenny had no idea about him. Never mind. Well, Kenny was looking down the swing, but of course with connector door open, they had to be worried. Hello?
Yeah, well, they know Chips was short, so that's weird. Maybe didn't think he'd commit any further in, being on his own at that point, but nah, he's ballsy. He just goes in, takes 2 quick headshots, and makes it 3 for himself in the round. So far to nade. Without the Kevlar, that was very, very dangerous, but they do avoid going down to it. But they won't live much longer, I don't think. Maybe. There we go. Amanek gets... That is a rifle. With the bomb being brought up towards A, it's not really going to be controlled by contact, so that's a potential weapon that should be retrieved. But no, there we go. He pretty much had to drop out of heaven. He really wasn't sure, I guess, where they were going at that point still.
But he can't afford to die. Time to fall. Whoops! He got wall banged. Falling back to bank. Here's Amanek's time to shine. But only one goes on the site. Now they're just going to look to deal with them together. And they do so successfully. Otto hitting 2 wall bangs as well. But they're not ready for the fast connector play.
Yeah, one pretty much free headshot being found for Hunter. They will still be able to get this bomb planted.
What? Hello?
But the CTs are in position so quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening there. Hunter follows up at a second, and that round is just done.
Oh, they'd already knocked them down, but now they're kicking them in the delicates. This just hurts to watch for contact. And like we said, blindsided by this map pick, and clearly not one they're comfortable on the attacking side, showing that more than CT. Well, starts off with Amanek shutting them down, spraying away 2. Kenny S still on the side, has support coming. They need to make a move quickly in a very fast flick to put it into a 4-on-2. Contact have dropped the bomb in the open as well. They need to go and retrieve that, and on the back of it, G2 have fully rotated.
Yeah, everyone is set up pretty much at this point. They've only left 1 player down on B, as they do have Nexa fallen, though. It gives some openings in. Esperanto was able to get himself the 2nd on the Deagle, but Kenny says, nah, I'm closing this one out. I'm not letting you get any more rounds back into it, and there it is. G2 are able to finish it off.